I just want to introduce this. One of my hobbies is reading Sherlock Holmes novels, and you may say, why have I introduced this at all? Well, actually, Conan Doyle was aware of biomarkers, and you may be surprised at that. He's writing at the early 1900s. The reason I know this is if you look at this little extract here, Sherlock Holmes, he was a clinical pathologist, as it happens also. What he said in his first meeting with Dr. Watson was, and this was in a chemical laboratory in a wing of a great hospital. It happens to, Barts is where I come from. Barts is where this happened, or purportedly happened. His first comment was, I have found a reagent which is precipitated by hemoglobin and by nothing else. I mean, it's complete nonsense. It doesn't mean anything, but what it introduces is this concept of specificity and a marker for disease. I just want to try and introduce also a concept of utility of a biomarker, and for this I'm using quite a trivial example, and that is the distribution of heights in boys and girls. So if you've got girls there, boys there as a distribution in this rather strange class of 4A, and then if you decided to say how many of that, or if you wanted to predict the gender of a pupil who was greater than 1.35 meters tall, well, you can all tell me it has got to be a boy because there are no girls with that sort of height. If you look at this distribution, on the other hand, where there's complete overlap, and I ask the same question, you would not be able to tell me whether it's a girl or a boy. And then this more sort of real-world example of distributions where